Hello, a traveler of worlds. How are you all? And how is life treating you lately? It is finally spring here in the Norwegian countryside. The color green has never looked more fresh and beautiful, nourishing the land with energy of reawakening, of life. I find myself slumbering in the warmth of the sun, caressing the freshly blooming leaves as if they were my future children. My toes in the damp soil remind me of my childhood days, playing in a sandbox, carefree and happy. And as I watch the flowers emerge in a cacophony of colors, I am once again reminded that I have the potential to do the same. If they can survive the harsh, barren world of winter and rise through softness and beauty, then so can I.
Hello, everyone. Guess what? I'm sitting in a dress, I'm wearing a dress, I'm sitting in the sunshine. It's like 20 plus degrees outside. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but 20 degrees Celsius. And I never thought this day would come. Like, you know rationally that winter will end and spring will arrive. But at some point the winter lasts so long that, your ego just gives up and you get depressed and all that kind of stuff. But we're past that now. Spring has arrived. I feel like a completely new person. And yeah, I'm currently working on the first big piece for my secret project. And it is going. Like, I'm not going to say that's going well, because it definitely doesn't feel like it. It's an ordeal to face my own brain in this, but I'll just keep going. Because usually things will turn out better than I expected. I have a very specific feeling that I want to portray in this. And if I can pull that off, she doesn't have to become pretty. The whole painting doesn't have to be pretty or beautiful. It's just the feeling when you look at it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. How are you? It feels so wrong sometimes to just babble to you because I don't get the opportunity to ask how you are and what you are up to. And have you been creative lately? Have you been doing something fun lately? Are you enjoying spring? Like all these kind of things. I love to chat about it, Whilst when I talk to you now, it's just a monologue. So I should better stop talking and, keep moving forward with my day, because I have things to do, supposedly.
Hello there. What do you think of my new sunglasses? They were a gift from a friend. I'm not a sunglass person, but I don't like having too bright light when I'm doing things outside. Not that that is information you need. What I wanted to show you was we have these 3 ginormous rhododendron. That's what it's in Dutch, at least, rhododendron bushes, which bloom beautifully. And they are big, like, look at this. They are like big. But the sad part is that this one seems to have really taken a punch during winter. Like all the leaves are almost dead, and we've lived here for 3 or 4 winters now, and it has survived just perfectly. But since we were almost at minus 40 this winter, I think it has taken some damage. And I really, really hope that despite it looking actually pretty much dead, that it will still bloom. But if anyone knows anything about rhododendron bushes and what to do when they look very sad, feel free to let me know in the comments, because yeah, it would be really sad if like this thing must be like tens of years old and now it suddenly seems like it's dying. I don't know. Love you.
Love you.
Something that is really adorable is that we have a whole bunch of baby trees in our property, which weren't here before. Look at all those tiny leaves. All these tiny trees. I'm not exactly what kind of sort this is called in English. I think in Norwegian it's bøk. Look at those. And the most exciting part of this year so far, are these flowers. These are the very first flowers of the year. Look at those. So pretty. As this new season arrives, I find myself both in deep gratitude and sadness. Gratitude for all the new life returning, and sadness for all that has been and will never come back. I feel sad for all the moments that I've wasted on unnecessary noise and distractions. I feel sad for all the pain I've caused myself and others because I let society get to my head. I feel sad for all the joy I've deprived myself of because I've searched for it outside of myself. When joy is a natural state, it's not something to obtain, it's something to strip bare and reveal, something to allow. I've taken moments with loved ones for granted. I miss beautiful seasons of life because I've been too cooped up in myself. Spring shows me how life will bloom again despite the harshest of winters, and that the past is nothing but memories to be cherished, not something to be brought into the new. Spring reminds me that I need to shed the leaves of my past if I ever wish to bloom again.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand. There's no way to speak or reach out my hand. Watching the paper slowly unfold, bracing for news that I can't bear to hold, while I'm singing this song to myself. I sing this softly to myself.
I'm currently having some real issues with the masking tape. Like, I have this every time, and I feel when this happens, I feel like a complete beginner because, you know, all the masking tapes I have don't stick. Why don't they stick? I don't get why they don't stick. And also because this is such a huge or large piece of paper, it's really bulgy, like it's really bubbly. And yeah, it's It's just a little bit annoying. Good morning, once again. It is the next day, and I'm gonna try something scary for my painting. Something I've never done before. I've tried it on a tiny sheet to see how the watercolor absorbs into this, but I've never incorporated it into a painting that I hope to complete. And so this might either go really well, and I'm gonna get really excited because I get this nice structure on my painting, or I'm gonna mess up the progress that I have now. So what I'm gonna use is this aqua modeling paste. There we go. So watercolor masking, no, modeling paste. My brain isn't working today. Probably because I'm nervous. And the plan is, because I want, on my painting, I want her hair, to be a part of the ocean because she's surrounded by water, by the ocean. And I thought that perhaps the modeling paste could be a nice way to make the hair and the water more unified and make her figure and the sky stand out. And then we're just gonna see how this goes. See you on the other side of seeing how that goes. Let's try it, shall we? Why am I so nervous about this? Okay, I can do it. I am creatively brave. I can make art. I can even make art I haven't tried before, so... So, I finished. I got the paste all over the painting. Now I don't know what to think. Well, I'll show you. Here we are. Now we all got this structured stuff on the painting, and there's definitely no going back. And yeah, I'll just have to see how the paint reacts to the paper and see if it becomes the vision I had in my head. This is supposed to be fun, and I'm really, really happy to say that until now I have not felt any anxiety towards this painting yet. And if you're pretty new here, I have talked a lot about feeling very anxious when I paint, especially with watercolors. But I haven't felt anxious yet, so let's keep it that way. And I'm gonna go take a break. And when I return, I shall try the colors, I think. Yeah, just have to keep going. Let's do that.
The healing journey I started almost a year ago isn't becoming what I thought it would be. Is it a journey of reconciling with the past, self-acceptance, growth, and a labyrinth of self-discovery? Yes, definitely. I thought it was a journey of self-love and moving forward, so that I finally could find the energy and strength to do more, to be more, and to experience more. But as I tune more into myself and the present, I feel an indescribable desire to experience life at its quiet core, right where I am now. the emotional cycles of being a living, breathing being, connected and a part of everything and everyone around me. My healing journey is leading me to the desire to just live. And my healing mind is finally allowing me that simple yet life-changing peace. I cannot put into words how amazing this is. Sitting here in my swinging chair during sunset, or like late sundown set thing. It truly does feel like in the dead of winter you feel like this will never happen again, even though you rationally know better. But I could cry right now, definitely. And I think this feeling I have right now, it just triggers such a desire to just live, to just be. I want to soak up every moment of it. And it's not about slow living or like slowing down or these kind of things. Like, a part of me wants to one day live a fast life, in the sense like, oh, a lot of adventurous things are happening. Like the day when I feel healthy enough, mentally healthy and strong enough to experience the world, then I'd love to. I think I'm like desiring more of the intentional living. To be intentional with my time. Be intentional with the things that I do. And cliche enough, live every day, live every day like it's my last. Because if you live every day like it's your last, like not in an extreme way, but when you at least like can have reminders that, you know, today might be your last, then you live through the things that truly are important. And funny enough, I realized for me that is like definitely smelling the flowers, sitting in the sunlight, observing and admiring the fresh green spring leaves, playing with my puppies in the grass. It's like through all the time that I've not been mentally well, I've always pictured a space for myself, like, oh, I want to become this and do that and achieve this and make that, and yeah, it just, you know, as if that would put me, as if that would make me worthy of existing. I've always lived in a mindset where like I have to take my space. That is like, I need to find my place and I need to take it and like make something of myself. But that is, in the end, that's not important. I just want to be here. I just want to be able to enjoy this. I want to be able to enjoy what I feel now, what I experience now. That is what I want to enjoy. I just want to live. I don't need ambitions. I don't need big goals or achievements or becoming someone. I don't need that. I don't want that. Not anymore. Being at peace within is the biggest achievement. Being able to find pure joy in the tiniest of things, to just live, that is magical.
And so on that note, I'm gonna leave you. Yeah. I hope this was, I don't know, I feel like once again, it was a mundane video and I already feel like, oh gosh, it's not interesting enough, I'm not doing enough, and there's ego thoughts. I'm taking them out and I'm letting them go. No ego thoughts. This is how I want to live. And so this is what I want to share with you. And so I hope you found a little bit of peace and love and perhaps even a bit of creativity through this video. Yeah. So if you're new here, I invite you to stick around and become a part of the A Traveler of Worlds community. It would mean the absolute world to me to have you here. And yeah, take care until next time. Prioritize the things that are truly important to you. Not the superficial things, but things that are truly important to you. Yeah. Bye, everyone.